How did it affect your relationship? And how long have you been married now?
We've been married, we're going into 9 years in February.
9 years, woo-woo.
Oh my word.
10 years soon, girl.
Oh, geez, isn't that half a life sentence? No.
Stop it.
Literally, it feels like, no, I'm joking. No. Who's going to watch this? Anyway, yeah, we've been married nearly 9 years, and it has put a strain on it, especially when we didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
You know? And I felt guilty. Like, I felt guilty like he had been shortchanged. That's really extreme. But like, you thought you were getting like a whole wife and you're getting half a wife. And it makes you feel really like... Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. And it kind of makes you feel like, like he's doing his best. And then you're like just giving him this...
broken wife.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you mean. But do you know what? Like, God is a God of intentionality, and He knows what we need.
Yeah.
And I really, just meeting your husband briefly, he is perfect for you.
Yeah.
Just the same way as my husband's perfect for me, because they are so calm.
Yeah.
And they kind of bring that calm to our storm. Yeah. And they understand, and they're in it for the long run, like 9 years. Do not do it, because you're going to make me cry.
Yeah, sorry.
I know. It's, I think it's such an emotional topic. Like, even me, like just thinking about it now, it just makes you think like, man, this is actually really hard, but we are so blessed to have people that understand, because I know there probably is other people right now that have husbands that just thought, oh, she's crazy, I'm leaving her. She's just nuts, I don't understand her, I'm leaving her.
So true.
This is done, I'm done. And maybe vice versa, the women feel like, it is too much for me, I can't handle being a wife, I can't handle being a mom and doing work at the same time, I'm going to just leave. Because in all honesty, we do hear women leaving and running away because it's a lot. And I think we've spoke about this where we've said, like, I just feel like I can't do it. You get to a point sometimes you're like, this is too much, I can't be experiencing this every single month. Like, I just can't be consistently happy.
Exactly.
You know, like I have to...
It's the exhaustion.
And work my life around this thing. And it's exhausting. And I really, my heart is literally going out to the people that are in relationships like this. And don't think your wife is crazy.
Yeah. Because that's the narrative.
Yeah.
It's been like that for years, hasn't it? Like the crazy woman, you know?
And it's like joked about. And it is funny because, you know, a lot of women are like that, are labeled crazy, but we need to look behind what's making them feel like that. What is it? And we have hormones, we go through periods, we have babies, you go, all of these, you have IVF, you've got hormones. Hormones do a lot of things. And I just want to encourage the men out there, if any men are watching, like, if you think your woman is crazy, just do her a favor. Don't say to her, like, are you on your period? Because that used to that literally used to get on my nerves. Just do a favor, just like ask her when her period is, and maybe try and track it for her, or have a conversation like, oh, shall we track your cycle just to see how things are, see if, you know, it affects your mood. Honestly, you'll win brownie points for that. And it will really help your woman in also understanding herself, because I didn't understand my body until I started doing the research myself. And the same with you, like it was Tom that actually mentioned to me as well, like after, even before I had this meeting at work, he's like, I think it's your period. And I used to get so defensive. I was like, no, it's not. No. And I would pick on something that he was doing. It's like, no, you just need to do this. You haven't done this. It's
because you said this.
You said this. You don't understand. And I'll get so defensive. But like looking back, I'm like, my goodness, you're doing too much, man. Just chill. Just chill.
But you know what it is though? It's coming from that narrative of the crazy woman. It must be your period. And I feel like that's a reason women haven't spoken up before, because of that narrative. You know? Because you just don't want to be labelled as crazy and that's it. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. We just need to have a different outlook on it. And what about like with your friendships? Because, you know, that can affect it as well when people want to go out and you're like, I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Like, how has that affected some friendships?
I haven't per se broken up with friends.
Okay.
But it's definitely made my friendships more open.
Okay.
So my friends will be like, babe, I really need to speak to you about something, but what phase of your cycle are you in?
Oh, that's good.
And I'll be like, babe, I'm in my luteal phase this week, sorry, I can't handle it. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So we're quite like, you know, like, I can't help you this week. Can we talk about it next week?
So what about before you found out?
Before,
about
I'll just be like, actually, a symptom I haven't mentioned is paranoia. For me, personally, not everyone.
No, I relate.
So, like, I'd be like, babe, I've said this to my friend. Do you think she's annoyed? Do you think, oh my word, she hates me? Oh, she's thinking this. Oh, like, it's over.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then, like, you actually start arguments with your friends and they're like, no, but it's not like that. Didn't mean it like that. It also affects them. So
it's real. It's real out here. Yeah, no, I can relate to that. Yeah. Especially like if you send a text, like when you send a text message to me and you're like, oh, thank goodness, I thought you didn't want to talk to me. I'm like, girl, no. But that's why I message you back quickly. Because I understand it. Because when people don't message me back, I start making up scenarios in my head like, okay, they're going to think I'm weird or I'm doing too much. Am I like bombarding them with too much text? What is,
100%.
You know? But then if I'm not in that phase, I'm fine. It
like
doesn't bother me.
Oh, it's fine. They're probably busy.
Yeah. You rationalize things a lot more, but there's just something about that. I used to feel like I just want to go into like a cave for like 2 weeks. Yeah. And then come back out.
Exactly. I feel like I want to be put in a coma. Oh my word.
Stop it. No.
I want to be put asleep for 2 weeks.
No. I'd rather cave. No coma. No. My husband used to say like, oh, is the werewolf coming out? You know, like those kind of movies where you have to like hide a werewolf and keep them away from the population. So it was bad. Yeah. It was really bad.